open a fresh helping of the Rob Dibble Show.
What's happening?
Well, man, so yesterday we got into it a little bit during Sports Menu, and I'm going to try to keep up with it like I have over the years. Now, I know everybody loves UConn, and it's our state school, and, you know, no offense, CCSU, Yale, but better chance to win a national championship with them boys than the other ones. But we always love to give love to the other schools in our state. And I did a quickie little CT Madness yesterday during the Sports Menu. Now, CT Madness, I'm trying to track all of the college basketball in the great state of Connecticut to let the people know where they can find the madness in the corners, in the nooks, in the crannies of the Nutmeg State. And I gave you some of the D3 players or teams that are in the mix on the men's side. And then immediately as the show ends, I get a anonymous bad news bantam email saying, "What about the girls, jerk?" So I did some research and I got schooled, but then I got schooled on the men's side again as well. So I told you guys yesterday we have 2 D3 men's teams that are in the NCAA tournament for Division III. The reigning NESCAC champ, the Trinity Bad News Bantams, last year, their men's team went all the way to the Final Four in War Memorial Coliseum of Fort Wayne, Indiana. They ended up losing that, but great season for the Bantams.
Yeah.
Now, 24-3 this year. They will be a host. They will be welcoming Newman into the friendly
Is that a college?
It is a college. Where's Newman, Kurt?
I'm not laughing at Newman. I've never
Hello,
heard Newman.
Newman.
Where is
Hello,
this?
Newman.
If it's not in New York City, I'll be disappointed. I bet you it's not, but I think that would be just perfect for Seinfeld fans.
Do we have any Newman alum that listen?
I don't
Please
know.
call in
Yeah,
with
if you're a Newman alum, please call in.
Yeah,
I love this gym, by the way. The way that Trinity does this, they separate the students from the others. The students of the Bad News Bantams get their own side of the gym, not section, side of the gym.
How's it spelled?
Okay, I've got Newman University in Wichita, Kansas. Is that it?
That is the D3 tournament. That does not sound right. There's probably a bunch of other Newmans. See, the D3 tournament starts out pretty regional and then kind of splits off into its splinters of the country. And regionally, we have a lot of teams. Kurt's on it. Kurt's trying to figure it out where Newman's from so we could make fun of them properly. Now, Wesleyan not only gets to host, and they'll be hosting a team we know where this is from, Delaware Valley. Actually, maybe not. They might be from Pennsylvania. But Delaware Valley comes to Middletown to take on 26-1 Wesleyan. I found out today that is the number 1 overall seed in the bracket. Of the 64 teams that made the field, Wesleyan, cream of the crop, number 1. 26-1, Dibs. Guess who they lost to?
Trinity.
Last game of the season. Oh, my goodness. A showdown that went down in Middletown.
And we missed it.
I know.
And that's probably why they bitched at you.
I agree. Kicking myself in the butt after yesterday's show, not knowing that piece of information. So those games happen Friday. That's first round. Second round will be that weekend as well. Wesleyan hosting Friday. Delaware Valley. Trinity hosting Friday against Newman. Kurt's still looking up Newman.
I got Newman University. That's all I got.
Wichita, is that what you got, Kurt?
Wichita, Kansas.
Pennsylvania.
Ooh, he's got a Pennsylvania Newman or Dibs. Check
Is that
one.
Carson Newman University?
Yeah, you're not looking at Carson Newman, are you?
No.
No, Kurt's looking at Newman. N-U-E-M-A-N-N.
N-E-U.
N-E-U? Yeah, that's probably
Okay,
right.
that's
I probably
not-
wrote it down
okay,
wrong.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not the Newman we know.
Newman. All right, we're going to have to research Newman so we can properly tease them on their way to Hartford to try.
N-E-U-M-A-N?
Yes. Yes. I bet you they're really smart.
Aston Township, Pennsylvania.
Wow. Only losers come from that town. CCSU, as I said yesterday, they'll be hosting tomorrow against Lemoyne, a should-win game as CCSU is ranked number 1 in the NEC. And this is good news for the CCSU New Britain basketball fan. Not only are they hosting Lemoyne Wednesday, tomorrow, but the top seeds of that bracket will be the hosts. So as far as CCSU wins, they will be having home games in the NEC bracket. Also with men's basketball tomorrow, don't forget, UConn takes on Marquette. Big-time implications there, whether or not UConn's going to be a 3 seed or a 4 seed. It's not going to be the end-all, be-all after that game, but things are going to get figured out a little bit more after that. So that's the men's side this week. We're waiting on the MAC conference tournament and the Ivy League tournament for our Yale friends, Quinnipiac and Sacred Heart and Fairfield. We'll get you that information when that comes through in a couple of days after they finish their regular seasons. So that's the men's this week. The women, don't look now, but Trinity will be at UMass Dart. First round. The girls, the Bad News Bantam girls, are going in the tournament once again. Good luck to them. However, St. Joe's in downtown Hartford, St. Joe's girls team. Remember, St. Joe's was the men's team. Coach Calhoun took over, started that program. The girls, they're taking on tough task at Johns Hopkins to start round 1 for the NCAAs.
Oh, they're going up against a bunch of doctors.
Yes, they are. Smarty smartsters over there at Johns Hopkins. Watch out for some trick plays.
Smarty smarters.
They ain't going to overpower you. They're not. It's going to be a lot of backdoor screens, and it's going to be a lot of trick plays, so watch out for Johns Hopkins. Now, we do have a D1 Power 6. Can we say that? Tournament.
No.
Okay,
Power
fine.
6.
We have got
we don't even have 5 anymore.
Where is the competition tour tournament, or should we say the UConn Invitational, going down at Mohegan Sun, Uncasville, Connecticut? Now, this starts Friday with the quarterfinals.
But UConn's not playing. They have a bye.
Not the quarterfinals. The first round will be Friday. Yes, March 7th, first round. So Friday's a big day, man. We got those 2 D3 games in our state, Wesleyan and Trinity, and then these, what I call the less than, not in the realm of competition games on Friday. Right. UConn's not a part of that. However, pay attention to game 1. That's at 11 a.m. between Butler and St. John's. Why? Winner plays UConn in the quarterfinals on Saturday.
So the 8 or 9, one of those is going to play UConn.
UConn, I had this scheduled 2 months ago, knowing they'd be the number 1 seed and knowing what the game times will be. So you should have too if you're a UConn women's fan. Number 1 seed will play that game noon over the quarterfinals on Saturday.
Well, you better get up, get a good breakfast in you to play those games.
You are correct, sir. Now, Sunday, this is the day I will be partaking in my Mohegan Sun Women's Big East Tournament. This will be the semifinals. Basically, we're keeping an eye on Creighton. If it comes to where is the competition, Creighton is the best example in this conference. They are the 2 seed. So I'm going to definitely want to watch them. Hopefully they make it to Sunday. I'm expecting them to. And then the championship game will be Monday night right after our show. 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock start in the Big East Final. So there you go. You're pretty much set for the week of Connecticut madness. But we will probably prep up the CCSU game tomorrow and let you know what happens after it's over.
I'm looking forward to it.
I am too, because Quinnipiac's good, CCSU's good, Yale's good, and UConn's kicking butt, man. We got a lot of good teams.
And next hour, we'll replay David Benedict. I mean, some of the stuff we didn't really get into. 4 straight years, UConn's men and women's track and field. They won another Big East championship,
Great job.
and I know they're down the list of things we talk about, but congratulations! I mean, their hockey is fantastic.
Yep.
Their track and field, their lacrosse, their field hockey, soccer. They do so well in so many sports. We can't possibly cover them all the time on here, but they deserve to be recognized as well.
So true. Congratulations to them. Listen, if we're going to be in this conference, we might as well take all the trophies.
We might as well kick the crap out of everybody.
Right, exactly. Sorry,
Listen,
Creighton.
Terry Francona just said that today. Our job's to show up and kick the crap out of everybody. Literally said that.
Love that.
Said that's our job.
I love that.
He's like, I agree. You go to college, your parents get you there, they help you, they stick with you through high school, and now go out there and just kick the crap out of the competition and bring home this stuff and really make your parents and the community happy.
Do we have dollar beers tomorrow or $2 beers? Is that a thing? I know it's a weekday game at stores.
Can you drink at track and field? Because I could see us going to a track and field and heckling people.
Now, I did
from
have
the other team.
A couple of college buddies from high school that did run some track and field, and I'm going to tell you
my
right
daughter
now,
wants to get into track and field.
I never showed up to a college track and field meet sober.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
See, they take one look at my daughter now, and she's thick and strong because she works out a lot, and they're like, oh, you should do the discus. You should do the shot. My daughter's never picked up anything over like a plate heaviness in her life.
I can see Coco being a badass pole vaulter.
I want her to throw the javelin.
See, you guys have that here. We did not have that in the Midwest because it is way too dangerous to give a 15-year-old a spear like that. And, like, practice and, like, unsupervised? No way. My dad would not allow it. No way.
I can see me. I'll set up my fake deer in the backyard and let Coco throw at it.
That's good. It's not really an aiming thing, though, Rob. It's more about distance.
It's a distant thing, but you got to work on form, Ben. You got to work on your technique.
Her wearing like the I don't know, like a skin one strap skin top thing, like a Amazon woman coming running out the corner with a huge spear.
Well, like Wonder Woman.
Exactly.
When they're throwing spears at everybody.
Yes.
Totally down with that.
It's difficult. Man, I've been at some track practices where discus has gone wrong. And I'm so glad we don't have javelin.
Have you ever seen the hammer throw gone wrong?
Just going to say the hammer.
We did not have the hammer
right
either.
in the groin. Oh, my God. The referee's too close to the women's competition.
Oh, God, yeah. This would be the only thing that would make me smile if they played this song right when you...
Kurt, I keep telling you, man, you got to write a little bit more lyrics and stuff, and we got to throw that out there. That is a dance hit right there.
So true, so true. Every high school should have it just in case it happens, and then that way the person who gets hit won't feel so bad.
Yeah, and then the kids that are twerking to this are going to be like, oh, man, groin. I got a groin injury.
That hammer, dude. You got
to watch the hammer throw. It's all.
You start the spinnies, and like, I can't do 3 and not get dizzy.
Where the hell's the front?
Exactly. Like, after the third spin, I'm lost, man. I'm just going to let it go, and who knows where it's going to end.
It was light, it was dark, it was light, it was dark.
Right.
Hey, listen, I have trouble letting go of a bowling ball correctly. Sometimes I throw myself down the lane, so I couldn't do the spinnies.
I've seen this. Dude, Ashmead, you would love this. Like, Dibs goes up there, and it's you know where like those little dots are in a bowling, like the little arrows. He is beyond that in the loft. Like, you won't see it, you'll hear it first, and it'll just be this thud, and it'll be like, what the? Like, we're getting kicked out of this.
I'm throwing it down the lane. I'm not bowling it. My brother's
pretty
a bowler.
Effective, I will say. It's it's not like it's gutter balls.
No, I scare the pins into the corner.
Yeah, the pins may be down before the ball even arrives.
All right, we'll do Dibbles and Bits next here on the Rob Dibble Show with Ben Darnell. Kurt Kaplan on the ones and twos. John Ashmead is on our YouTube video. We'll be right back.